everybody, and welcome back to another video. We're at part 5, so about halfway there, and it makes sense that I do a video on the halfway point of this first 90 to 100 days, the first 90 days of the Trump administration. And Trump just recently had a joint address to Congress where he just highlighted things that he's done, things that he plans to accomplish, kind of like a celebratory thing where he just talks about the great things that this new administration has done and plans to do. And that it was a little bit of a controversy because one of the representatives on the Democrat side took issue with what Trump has been doing and kind of heckled and made his presence known during the speech, and he had to be removed from the joint Congress speech. And that is something that I personally haven't seen in a long time. And so that kind of made it a big, newsworthy controversy in a way. But I also want to highlight some of the things that Trump had said that may be very important when it comes to understanding what the direction of this new administration is doing. And now we've hit, I think, 45 days of the first 90 days. So we're exactly halfway through. And so I felt this was the right time to make this video to kind of recap what the president has done. And he gave a speech and he kind of did that too. And I'm going to kind of highlight the things he said and where are we going to go from now? What are the next 45 days going to look like? And so stick around for the next part of this video. I'm going to be showing clips of his speech and among other things, maybe some little discussion on the news by different people who think they know best, I guess. And I look forward to showing that to all of y'all, and I will get right into it.
Members of the United States Congress, thank you very much. And to my fellow citizens, America is back.
As we see here, the President of the United States, Donald Trump, is giving a speech in front of Congress, a joint Congress session where he just addresses the first half of the first 90 days of the Trump administration. So far, he highlights the great things they are doing, highlights tariffs and different things along those lines on what they plan to be doing with them, what they're going to do for the fellow citizen of the United States. And he does bring attention to the First Lady and Elon Musk, and they get applause as well, which is very common for any of these addresses, even back with Biden and Trump's first term, is the applauding of things to be done. And I think that's very interesting. And obviously the Democrats, as they have done many times, are in a silent protest, not standing or applauding at any point. Pretty much wraps up what this joint address to Congress was for the president. Now, he talked about a handful of different topics. He mostly reiterated what he said during his inauguration speech, which is the golden age of America, make America the best it's ever been, off the Make America Great Again, which he's championed as his, slogan. And he, just addresses different things. Obviously, a whole lot of applause, recognition for what he's done by the Republicans that were present for this address. And it's always interesting to me to see, and I said this earlier, is the response by the Democrats. Sometimes they, protest loudly and say what they are feeling whenever he's talking. And that happened with Representative Green, who was thrown out of Congress, which is a very rare thing that does not happen. I don't think that happened back in Trump's first time in office. And it's always so interesting to see the different responses. Obviously, Republicans are, that's their president. They're, extremely over the top excited and screaming, yelling, chanting USA, and applauding over and over again. And then you have the Democrat side that is just sitting there quietly in almost a silent protest. And some of them even were not present at all to show they don't respect or just don't agree with what the president has done in the first half of this first 90 days of his administration. And the other thing I want to hit on before closing out this video for today is the reason I'm using PBS is because it is the easiest to get away from copyright, since it is a government-funded, government-owned entity. And so it's public, and you can use it for videos like myself. And that's super helpful, and I can avoid any kind of copyright problems. And in my next video, I'm going to be addressing the war in the Middle East and kind of do a dual video of just foreign policy. What is the foreign policy of this administration and what they expect to get done here very soon. And I hope that this video is very helpful and it gave you a little inside look to what the president is doing. And I look forward to showing you all my next video. I'll see y'all later. Everyone have a good day.